There we go. Silly me. My mic wasn't on fully. But hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, I guess sorry about that. But welcome back home, masters, mistresses. Welcome in. Today is a very, very special day because for today, you guessed it, I am your very own personal maid. How exciting. But that is right. Today, I am your very own maid. Well, I guess for today, not only, but so many times people tell me that my outfit kind of looks like a maid outfit. So why not actually try to do that? Of course I can rub your stomach. That's no problem. But for future advice, please be sure to watch out for your eating habits. It's not nice to get a stomach ache like that. Though, I am curious on how you can exactly get sick eating grapes. I guess if you eat too many grapes. You know what they say, too much of a good thing isn't, well, good. But that's true. Please, please, please watch out for your eating habits and try not to overeat. I mean, fruit usually is pretty healthy, but, you know, our stomachs can only take so much. So please, masters, be careful of what you eat. Now, of course, since I am a maid for today, you are free to ask me for the following things: cleaning, cooking, helping out with small tasks here and here. There are certain things that are out of my purview though, like, for example, I don't think I would consider myself to be a professional acrobat. So if you ask me to perform an acrobatic number for you and your friends, that's going to be a no. But if you would like me to cook a dinner for them, that's definitely something that I can arrange. So yes, no extreme acrobatics or anything like that, please. But before that, I think that I am a pretty capable maid out of there. I am also especially good, and I've been told that I have a very, very comfortable lap to lay in. So please, if you ever feel that you are getting yourself a headache or you feel the need to lie down, please do not feel embarrassed or anything to rely on me. I'd be happy to have your head in my lap. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. No matter how many times I do this, it sometimes still makes me a little bit nervous, but I'm happy and pleased to be your maid for today. Oh, wow, what a wonderful request. Thank you so much, Master. I have no problem fulfilling that Ada request for you. Ada. It's kind of embarrassing having to do that. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a simple request, so I'm not gonna complain too much. But please don't abuse that a little bit too much. I do still have some, dignity left, and doing those sort of things can be a little bit embarrassing. But my masters, if you are someone who doesn't have much request, or you're someone who doesn't know quite what to request, then, of course, you can always leave it to me as well. For example, if you're hungry, I can make your favorite food. If you don't know what you like exactly, just give me a general thing. Do you like sweet things, spicy things, nutty things? Let me know and I can whip something up for you. Of course, if you have any allergies, please let me know. I would hate to cause an allergy for you or anything. And also, I don't have any medicine as well. And so, we would have to call an ambulance and everything. And that would be, such a big hassle. So please, if you have any allergies as well, feel free to let me know. But I'd be happy to make your food for you. I'd be absolutely happy to make food for you as well. If you need any assistance with any small task or whatever, I'm also happy to help. Of course, I can do cleaning and stuff. But if, for example, you're working on a hard project or whatever, I could bring you supplies that you need, move things, hold things for you, that sort of thing. I am very happy to do. I do have some experience in that. Sometimes when people are building things or whatever, they need someone to help them, keep track of the parts, I guess. For example, if you're someone building a shelf or whatever, sometimes you need someone to help you keep track of the parts. I could definitely do that. Easy peasy. I'll make sure that all of the parts are there and will happily pass you any parts that you need. And more mayo cute and must my food. Well, I can definitely make you breakfast while humming. However, blessing with the maid powers like that, that's sort of more of a maid cafe, is it not? No, I mean, we're just kind of, in a home setting. But if you want me to do the moe, kyan, I definitely could do that. Tadaima, hai, okaeri nasai, goshijin-sama. You are a maid. I mean, yes, I am a maid, but there are different types of maids, There's some more traditional maids that serve people in their houses, and then there are the maids that are like at maid cafes and stuff like that. I'm just saying that, maids are not all just the same. They're different ones. But it is a simple request, and it doesn't require me to do anything outlandish. So, yes, that is something that I would be absolutely happy to do. Though I might just slightly judge you. Just slightly. Just slightly. Everyone has their own, taste. Do it. Do it. Okay. Well, if you want to do breakfast, then toast and jam is pretty standard. Toast, buttered toast with a side of fruit, glass of orange juice. That's pretty standard. And then, of course, if you want, you can add jam or anything to it as well. Or if you don't want orange juice, there's also coffee too. Honestly, there's a variety of stuff that you can do. However, when it comes to blessing your food, what's a usual thing that you say when you bless food? Well, I hope that this food is super, super delicious and fills you up with such joy. Moe, kyun! Oh, I'm not gonna have any dignity by the end of this, am I? Oh well, that's okay. I hope you enjoy it, Master. Toast with buttered jam, though, sounds really delicious. Though I have to admit, going to those maid cafes are pretty fun. I've been to one before, and oh my goodness, they're really nice. Wow, you're such a funny jokester. Of course I've always had it. What type of maid would I be if I had no pride in my work? Of course I have dignity. As a maid, it's important to take pride in your work every single day. This stuff isn't just done willy-nilly, I take great pride in being able to be a good maid. I mean, some of the requests and stuff I get be embarrassing, but still, I have to do it. But enough about that. Is there anything else that you guys would like to try and eat? Please feel free to tell me your favorite food. I'd love to try making it. Oh, no, no, you're not late at all. Really, you've joined us just in time. But if there's anything or any requests that you would like me to do, please feel free to let me know. I will be happy to fulfill any requests that you have, as long as it's within reason, too. Unfortunately, like I said earlier, I'm not someone who can do crazy acrobatics or solve complicated equations. I can't do acrobatics or solve complicated equations or, I don't know, build a rocket. I'm afraid those things fall out of my purview. But cooking, cleaning, doing simple tasks and such, those things I am an absolute master in. So I can definitely do those things. I mean, you may have been... Wow, Master, you're so funny. I never knew that you were such a jokester. I am a good cook. I have. That's so great. Oh, really? Well, it'll be an honor to cook for someone who is a good cook. But do not worry, I shall try my best. At the very least, I can promise that your food will be full of flavor and will not be burnt. Oh, I also apologize for today. As you can see, my stream is a little bit bare here, and so you might not be able to see the messages from other masters and mistresses. I'm sorry about that. But for today, I would like your focus to be only on, well, me. So I hope you guys don't mind. What about eggs and bacon? Oh, those are easy. Eggs and bacon is an easy thing to whip up. Honestly, it's a go-to breakfast of myself. Though, to be honest, I haven't had bacon in such a while. Where I live, the bacon here isn't as good as I found, and I miss the bacon that used to be back home. Bacon, eggs, oh, and a bagel with cream cheese. Oh, that's probably a nice breakfast right there. That's fancy. Oh, I can also make pancakes. Yep. I can also give you pancakes. Oh, pancakes sound so wonderful. With fruit. Ooh, my favorite ones are probably strawberries. Strawberries and strawberry syrup and whipped cream. Of course, today everyone is a nice master or a mistress, or neither, I guess, if you prefer. What about chocolate chip waffles? As long as I can secure a waffle maker, sure. Unfortunately, waffles are one of those things that, well, you need a machine to do. But those should be pretty simple. All you have to do is make the batter, add in chocolate chips, pour it into the waffle machine, and just, flip it when it's time. Honestly, some might say that making waffles is easier than making pancakes because you don't have to really flip it yourself. You have to flip pancakes yourself with a spatula. But for waffles, you really just have to turn the machine over once it dings. I think it would be pretty hard to burn a waffle that way. I mean, I guess anything is possible. But for me personally, I have never burned a waffle when I've used a waffle maker. Now, I might have burned a pancake 1 or 2 times when I was still learning how to make pancakes, but nobody's perfect and everybody makes mistakes. But sure, I could definitely make chocolate chip waffles. Something harder to do. Oh, I can definitely make you a nice omelet too. I've tried the top, but the food I ordered was salty. So they did the moe kyun. Ah, I see. Yes, me myself, I have not been to a concept cafe before. I would like to go, though. It would be nice. As long as the house isn't burned down, you're good. Well, of course, do not worry. I will not burn your house down if you think about anything like that. I will not burn your house down. What about omurice? Oh, I do have something to say about Maid Cafe's food in a second. Omurice, I can try my best. I have never cooked omurice before, I admit. Omurice is very, very kind of hard to do. At least the one where like you try to make the omelet and then you cut the omelet so that it falls over the rice. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've eaten omurice before. So I guess I've never made it because I've never eaten it before. And you're probably wondering, well, why haven't you eaten it before? I'll admit the reason why is because some places they put peas in their omurice. I know, but some people put green peas in their omurice, and I hate green peas. So because of that, I've never eaten it before because I'm afraid that it's gonna have peas in it, and I absolutely hate green peas. But yes, why green peas? You know what? I don't know, but it is common to find it in omurice here. So that's why I haven't tried it myself. Some places don't put it in, but other places do. So I don't know, you know? I mean, I guess I could go to a place and ask them, "Excuse me, do you put green peas in your omurice?" And then they can tell me yes or no. But it's common to find them, so I usually just avoid it. But I do like egg, and I do like rice, and I do like ketchup. So in theory, I should like omurice, but I don't know. Oh, but speaking about Concept Cafe's food, it really is a hit or miss if the food is good when you go to a cafe, I'm afraid. Sometimes when you go to a Maid Cafe or a Concept Cafe, well, the experience, I guess, is more focused on the service. So the customer service is, over the top, as you've said. But sometimes the food might not be so good, but the service is supposed to make up for the food. Honestly, when I typically go to cafes, I usually order something sweet, like a parfait or something, because in my opinion, it's pretty hard to mess up a parfait. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? It's just fruit layered with whipped cream and ice cream. It's pretty hard to mess up a parfait. I would be surprised if they were able to somehow mess up a parfait because it's literally just fruit and cream. So typically I order something sweet or a parfait because those are typically safe. But if you order any actual food, I guess, like the omurice or spaghetti I've seen, or rice bowls, right? Donburi. Sometimes it could be a hit or miss. So I usually try to keep it safe and stick to the sweets. Yes, they give you such sweet customer service that usually when you go to a restaurant, you feel you would have no problem complaining to the chef saying, "Excuse me, this food is absolutely ridiculous. This food is ridiculous. I demand another plate." But the maid is just so, so sweet to you. And the server is so, so cute when they ask you, "Is it delicious?" that you can't help but say, yes, everything is delicious. Ah, it is indeed an issue. I guess that's how they get ya, huh? But yes, typically when you go to cafes like that, you're more focused on the customer service than you are the actual food. So you could do what I do, either eat before or after going, so that when you go, you can just focus on the nice customer service. And then before or after, you go to an actual place to go eat. I've definitely done that before. Soft serve potato on top of a regular ice cream. um, well, you're asking me, So you're asking me for soft serve sweet potato flavored ice cream on top of a regular cake flavored ice cream. So you're asking me for an ice cream sundae, essentially. Well, I'll be honest. I've never made ice cream before. That sort of ice cream sounds like it's handmade. And I've never made ice cream before. I guess if I were to have an ice cream maker, it could be doable, but I've never made ice cream before. And a sweet potato ice cream might be hard. But if it's Japanese sweet potato, like you said, the purple potato, that would be pretty good. I love satsumimo. But you know what? I'll try my best. Oh, it's ube. Oh, it's ube. Oh, ube is also pretty good. I've never really worked with ube, and consequently, I've never really made an ice cream before. But if my master requests it, I'll try my best. It might not come out perfect the first time, but I hope that you'll still enjoy it. I'll do my best. I mean, it could be kind of fun making ice cream, or if you want, we can also make it together. I think cooking together with someone can be fun. I've done it before myself. So if you would like to cook with me as well, master, that would be fine. I'm good with a simple donburi. Oh, lovely. I can do that. You know what I can do? I can make you hamburger, or I can make you a hamburger. Well, not like a hamburger. Well, hamburger. Ah, there we go. I can make you a hamburg steak. Hamburger. That's pretty simple. With rice as well, I can make that. That's pretty simple, actually. I thought it would be trickier, but I've actually made it before myself, and it's quite easy. You just mix the meat, the panko, few ingredients, shape them together to be like patties. Okay, well, I guess I could also try to make an American cheeseburger. Well, no, an American cheeseburger would actually be pretty easy. It's just ground beef, make it into a patty, flip it, add cheese, put it in a bun. Actually, an American cheeseburger would be easy. I could go for a classic American cheeseburger, though. Sometimes the ones in Japan just don't quite hit. Or sometimes they mix the meat with, like, pork, So it's not like 100% beef. Oh, that sounds really good. But yeah, I can make an American cheeseburger. That's not too hard. Burger in restaurants really reminds me of The Menu. Please spare me. The Menu. I remember that movie. I didn't watch it, but I did read a summary of it, and I think that was kind of funny. Don't worry. I promise you that my hamburger will be completely and utterly normal. It will be a completely and utterly normal hamburger, and I promise no one will be passing away. Will you cook the burger? Will you eat the burger with me after you cook it? Oh, sure. I can make burgers for the both of us. Eating together with someone's also really fun. So if you ever want me to eat with you, master, please let me know. Ah, Wagyu beef. Indeed. Especially when I was back in America, Wagyu beef was really easy to scam people. People didn't really fully understood it, I guess. Like the Wagyu Kobe beef or whatever. People really didn't understood it. You could pretty much, I think, trick anybody by saying this burger is actually Wagyu beef. And then you charge a lot of money for it, That's honestly pretty common, to be fair. It's pretty common. So be careful, masters. There's plenty of scams out and about. So please be careful when you're out going to restaurants, especially ones that claim to have certain fancy ingredients. But I feel, have I been scammed by food ever before? Back when I was in America, I think so. Sometimes when you order food off of those delivery apps, they make the food look so delicious. But also, Maid, I'd hate to ask, but if there's any way you could wear a low-cut maid top while cooking for no reason. A low-cut maid top? Isn't that a little bit dangerous? I mean, I'm a maid. I should be wearing an apron. And besides, having a low-cut top while cooking can be a little bit of a hassle. What if food gets on me? Or what if the oil pops and then burns me? I mean, could I? Yes, but I worry a little bit about food safety there. Oh, what I had for dinner? Um, I'll be completely honest. My dinner was not that healthy. It was potato chips and cream cheese. I think I'm gonna eat dinner after I am done here, but I admit it was not that healthy. I wasn't feeling too hungry, and unfortunately, I took a nap earlier, Master, so I kind of missed the time to have a normal dinner. So I'm afraid I will be eating late tonight myself. But I did have a yummy lunch. I went to run errands earlier today, so I went to a nice cafe that I usually go to, and I had an egg sandwich and french fries, and it was delicious. Or maybe while cleaning. Then I'll have. Oh, you don't want potato chips and cream cheese, do you? I mean, I love potato chips and cream cheese as a snack, but it's not a really good dinner. Okay, maybe I could wear a low cut top while cleaning. I guess that would be easier. I mean, cleaning can also make me super tired. I feel bad for saying this, but does anyone ever get like super sweaty when they clean? I remember sometimes if I really get into deep cleaning, especially if it's a place that's very dirty, I can easily work up a sweat. Phew. That's why I have to make sure there's AC whenever I'm cleaning because I just sweat so easily. So I guess having a low cut apron in that case would be helpful because less clothing would keep me cooler. Good advice, Master. Yes. Yes, yes. Cooking can often get you very sweaty. I can understand why I see people wear those bandanas, I think. I've seen people, especially in Japan, will wear bandanas when they're cleaning. I used to get confused about it, but now I think it makes sense because, it catches me, it catches the sweat if you think about it. Uh, but especially I should also be doing some cleaning of my own room as well. I admit that I've been a little bit neglectful when it comes to it myself. But sometimes it can just get so overwhelming. It's weird. If someone tells me, "Can you please clean my house?" I'll do it with no issue. But if I have to clean my own house, it takes me forever. I guess when I'm at work, I can separate it as, oh, this is a work task that needs to be done. Let me do this work task. But when it comes to my own cleaning, I don't think of it as work. I think of it as a chore. So then it takes me longer to do. It's weird, isn't it? It's like work is work, but chores are chores, I guess, if I see it that way. I need to do my work because it's my job. But when it comes to chores, it's only me that's being affected. I guess maids need their own maids. Oh. I don't know. I'd feel bad if I had a maid. She'd come over and instead of actually doing stuff by herself, I'd do everything with her. Cook with her, especially if it's cleaning. If she wanted to cook something for me, I would definitely accept it. But if it comes to cleaning, no, 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 you have to clean together. I can't let you clean by yourself. um, but yeah. But yes, I guess sometimes maids also need help as well. Mm. What do you want as a reward for all these tasks? A reward? Um, I I don't know. I mean, maids don't really get rewards, do they? Do maids get rewards? Mm, I don't really know what I would want as a reward, though. It's kind of hard to think about. I mean, I do my job because it's my job. I don't really see that I need a reward to do it. Um, hmm. Well, um, hmm. This is tricky. I don't know, Master. I have no idea. But I guess if I wanted a reward, I would take a material gift. Is that okay to ask for a gift? I would happily take a gift, like a video game that I want, or cute new clothes, or or anime merchandise, of course. Especially the merchandise. If you could get me merchandise of my Oshis, that would be the best reward ever. So I would be very, very happy with that. So that would be a nice reward. Merchandise. Yes, I'll happily take merchandise as a reward. Ah, did it because it's not because she loves service in her master? What? I mean, no, that's what I mean by saying that it's my job. I know I love my job. So that's why I feel like I don't really need a reward because I love it so much. But if Master is feeling kind and generous, I'd love to have one. I mean, of course, your maid in her spare time when she isn't being a maid absolutely loves supporting her Oshis. So if you would love to help me with that, that is appreciated. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. I'm so happy to have you here. It is pretty fun being a VTuber in addition to being a maid. I'm not gonna lie. It's very, very fun. Of course, you don't have to be a maid. You can be whatever you want to be. But it's just for today that I'm a maid, so. Could you give me a shave and then... Oh, sure. I could definitely do that. Though that's a very specific request. So let me see. You want me to give you a shave and then kiss you on the shaved cheeks after? Sure. That's so very specific though. Is it not? Ah, I see. I have heard of that app used before. Does her cleaning chores virtually? I wish I could do my chores virtually. Unfortunately, my chores are very, very much real. If you're talking about my own cleaning chores, those are not done virtually, no. But for Master's cleaning chores, since you guys are all so far from me and we can only meet in the virtual world, I'll happily do your cleaning for you virtually. Why not? Well, no, well, I can do it. I'm just saying that's a very specific request to ask to be shaved and then to be kissed afterwards on your shaved cheeks. Wait, you have hair on your cheeks? Oh, I guess if you have a beard. That's true. If you have a beard, then it goes... But your beard doesn't go past... Well, no, a beard can go onto your cheeks because a mustache, I forgot. Though, I do warn you now. I have only ever shaved hair on, like, someone's head. You know, like I've done haircuts before, but I have never shaved anyone's face. So I will try my best. But it might not be, you know, perfectly done. Well, when you put it like that, that does make sense. Okay, I can definitely see the logic. Okay, then sure, that's a request that I can do. The shaving might not be perfect though, but shaving is just simple, right? You just take a razor and then you just, you know, shave. And oh, razors these days are so nice because back in the old days when they didn't have electricity, they had to use like those fancy like knives or whatever. And like you could cut yourself so easily with that, you know? But nowadays, they have razors where you can put a guard on it. So you can shave right down to the angle that you want. It's really, really nice. You know? So, actually, that is something I'd be able to do. Yeah, I'd absolutely be able to give you a shave. You made someone. No, I didn't make them bald. I gave them a haircut. Well, I mean, technically they were bald, but they wanted to be bald. They asked me to shave them down completely, you know? So they wanted to be bald. There's a difference. Hello, welcome in. Well, that is no problem, Master. Please enjoy your drive and please drive safe. Itterashai. But yes, I've never made anyone bald. But I can do shaven. I can also do, well, now that I think about it, I've never done a haircut. I've only ever done a shave. So I might not be able to cut your hair, I'm afraid. If you want a certain style, it might not look good. So maybe haircuts are something I can't do. I would hate to mess up your hair. So unless it's a complete shave, I'm afraid I won't really be able to help. Sorry. I guess I really won't be able to help in that case. Oh. But I can help you with other things that involve, getting ready. For example, I can help you, well, I mean, it would be a little bit embarrassing, I guess, to have someone else brush your teeth. But I have done that before. So if you need help with brushing your teeth, I can help you with that. Of course, the only teeth I've brushed have been a little kids, because, little kids need help brushing their teeth. But if you really want me to brush your teeth, Master, I would be happy to do so. I'd be happy to do so if you need me to help you brush your teeth. And then, of course, I mean, it would be a little bit embarrassing. But if you need someone to wash your back when you're in the shower, I would also be able to help you with that as well. I know that washing your back can be a little bit tricky sometimes, so I would be willing to help with that. Of course, do not worry. We won't be embarrassing ourselves. I'll make sure to wear a swimsuit or something like that, you know? But of course, I'd be happy to help you with that. Yes, I'd be happy to help you get ready in the morning or just getting ready in general. So I can also help you pick an outfit for the day too. Oh, that's exciting. I don't mean to brag, but I think I have a very good fashion sense. So I would happily love for you to let me choose an outfit for you. Yourself. Well, if you want a maid to do that too, that's okay. I would definitely be happy to cheer you on while you're doing your task. You can do it. You can do it. Gamba, gamba. I could definitely do that if you'd like me to. But of course, I don't mind helping you. Can I lay in your lap while you play with my hair and hum a cute song? Sure, why not? That's a pretty simple task. I don't mean to brag, but I've been told that I make an excellent lap pillow. So that is definitely something that I can do. So that's something that I can do. I don't know what song to hum, though. Whenever I hum songs, I either hum a song that I know or I just kind of make it up, So, hello, welcome in, welcome back. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. Honestly, that's probably the easiest thing to do is to let someone lay in your lap. That's probably pretty easy, I guess, isn't it? But I would be happy to do that for you as well, Master. That I would be happy to do too. Um, oh, Master, what did you exactly say? If you have auto mod triggering in chat, I'm afraid that that means you've been using some interest in language. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll have to allow that one. I guess I could give you a kiss on the cheek to give you encouragement too, yes. Though that's maybe as far as I'll go, though. I'm sorry, but we have to keep a maid master relationship, right? So I'm afraid that's as far as I would be able to go. We just have to keep a good maid master maid relationship, you know? But sure, I'll happily give you encouragement any time of the day, right? So let me give you some encouragement right now. You can do it. Oh, I can do that easily. Mwah. You are going to absolutely rock this week. I'm serious. Whatever issues or anything that you're facing, you got this. And you can do it. Whether you have a super hard project to work on for work or school, or you have an important deadline coming up, or you're trying a new hobby or sport and it's kind of really hard to do, or maybe you're studying something specific to get better at, I totally believe that you can do it. Make sure to take breaks, of course. Make sure not to push yourself too hard that you're, neglecting your health. But I firmly believe that you can do it, okay? And of course, if you ever need a shoulder to cry, if you ever need a shoulder or just someone to talk to, your lovely maid is here to support you as well. But you absolutely got this, okay? You absolutely got this, you know? I'm sure you'll be fine. Yes, we all need positive affirmations sometimes, you know? Some days it can get really, really hard. So it's nice to, it's nice to be able to hear those comforting words from someone, to believe in you that you are there. And hey, even if you do mess up sometimes, or if you make mistakes, that's okay too. It's absolutely okay to make mistakes. We are not perfect. We're not perfect. None of us are perfect, and none of us are able to do every single thing. Even I, as a maid, sometimes find it hard to do certain things. Like I said, I'm not perfect at everything, you know? Sometimes I might mess up a little bit here and there, but I know that I'm trying my best and I'm doing my best. And that is what really matters. So you too, you're trying your best and you're doing your best day by day, you know? So I would not worry too much about, not being able to be perfect. Because in my eyes, you are doing your best. And that in and itself is already perfect enough. So don't worry, Master and Mistress. You guys got this, and I totally believe in you. Do your best, and your lovely maid will always be cheering by your side. But yeah, giving positive affirmations is definitely something a maid like me can do. Pretty simple and pretty easy. So I don't mind doing those sort of things at all. Besides, it really gets nice to be told, It really gets nice to be told things like that, you know? I think about it, but I feel like everyone wants to be spoiled in their own ways, don't we? We're all human, and I think that sometimes we just want to be spoiled. Let's see. What chores do you hate? What chores do I hate? Hmm. You know what? I think it is probably doing the dishes. I don't mind cooking, right? But I hate doing the dishes. That's the only annoying thing about cooking. You cook all this food, but then you have to do the dishes. Well, I should be referenced. I don't necessarily hate chores because I have to do them. But if we're talking about the ones that I dislike, it's probably um it's probably washing the dishes. I'll still do them, but I won't be happy about it. Can you rub my hair? Sure. Iko. And Yosh. Iko. There. It's okay. Aw, thank you, Master. And you yourself are a pretty nice master, too. Don't worry. Well, I guess this part is a pretty simple maid job. When I was younger, I always imagined maids have to do a lot of cooking and cleaning. But you guys have some interesting requests. You guys are pretty interesting when it comes to requests. I mean, asking for head pats and positive affirmations is okay. Those are pretty easy to do. But I thought that you guys would have me do more cleaning today. But I won't complain too much. If this is what you guys need of me, then I have no issue. Thank you, thank you. I'm not mean. I mean, sometimes I do tease my master, I admit. But I try my best to be nice. Besides, sometimes you guys tease me too, you know. Oh, yes. In Japan, you have to separate out your trash, and that is pretty hard. But I'm actually quite used to it now. So, no, that isn't too bad. Besides, I used to hate washing dishes always, even when I was back in America, so no, I just don't like doing dishes still. Even after coming to Japan, it's still dishes that I annoy. And it takes some time to get used to the trash, but you learn pretty quickly. Iko. Don't worry. Don't worry, Master. It's gonna be absolutely a-okay. I know that things are probably stressful in the world right now, but you're doing your best day by day, and I think that's the most important. In times when I'm stressed, I think I just eat sweets. Actually, I have some sweets myself. I have peach gummies that I'm absolutely going to eat later. I absolutely love gummy candy. Sour gummy candy. Sour gummy candy is my favorite. It's just so good. Before returning home to avoid dishes. I know. I used to order a lot of takeout to try to avoid dishes. But takeout can be very expensive, and I'm trying to save more money lately. So, for me myself, I haven't really ordered takeout lately. Or if I do, I eat out, I guess. Like I'll eat outside of my house, but I won't order delivery. Delivery is where it can get very, very expensive. You know what I mean? It's so expensive to get things delivered to your house these days when it comes to food. They charge you so many fees, and I just can't do it anymore. So, I made the decision to delete every single food delivery app off of my phone. I'm swearing off delivery apps. No more. Oh, please don't remind me of the battery incident, Master. That is a little bit embarrassing. Hello, welcome home. It's good to see you, Shiro. Welcome back, Okaeri-nasai. No. Yes, I'm just not dealing with delivery anymore. I told myself if I want to get food or something, I will get up and go get it myself. No more having it be delivered to me. Instead, I shall get up to go get food. Oh, I guess that is something that I could do if you'd like me to, Master. If you want me to go out and bring home takeout, I can definitely do that. I don't mind picking up food and bringing it home. Sometimes you just don't want home cooked food. You want takeout. Sometimes you want something greasy to eat, junk food. I definitely understand that. So if you'd like me to go get takeout, I would be happy to. Things in Japan that are easy to get takeout can be things like curry. I've gotten tonkotsu before for takeout. Those are yummy. So I can definitely do that, yeah. I don't mind doing those sort of things. Nico. Gosh. Everything's in vending machines. Wow, vending machines are so fun in Japan, though. It's really interesting to see. Well, to be fair, I haven't seen the crazy ones. The ones I still usually go to are the ones for drinks. But I think the ones that have actual food in them are quite interesting. Prof. Aw, thank you. My. It's been so long since someone. Man, it's been so long since someone's called me Professor. I remember those days, but they seem so long ago now. Those days seem so long ago now, but they were a fun try. But they were fun when I did them. It was a bit fun. Is this rubbing good, Master? I hope it's okay. Admittedly, if I'm going too hard or soft, please feel free to let me know. Aww, I used to be your alarm? Wow, that makes me honored. Aw, but thank you. Yes, since those days my stream chime has changed, so. But still, thank you so much for still keeping me in mind. That really makes me happy. Honestly, streaming that early on was kind of nice. But I'd kind of messed with my own schedule for a bit. I think I enjoy streaming at this time better. I'm able to do things throughout my day, and then I'm still able to meet people late at night, after they're done with work or their errands for the day. That's the nice thing, You come home after a long day of work or school, and you just want to relax. And so you can do that with your favorite activities. I've always said this before, but I would love for my stream to be something that people can, turn on after a hard day of work and just relax. What did I have for dinner? Oh no, not you again. Not another answer. I only had cream cheese and potato chips for dinner. I'm gonna eat something after. But please stop reminding me. Oh, you hope so? Thank you. Well, these are my usual times. I did sometimes stream earlier before, but my usual times are at nighttime in Japanese time. Please don't judge me, masters. I promise I'll eat something when I'm done here. Oh, wait, the same? Oh my goodness. We had the same food. How fun. But yeah, I think I'll keep this time slot, to be honest. It's just, I also still like being able to see my masters and mistresses are on the other side of the world too. So this way, if they're up in the morning, they can catch my stream better. If I were to stream in the afternoon, it would be hard for them to catch it because it's bird. That's what they say, early bird. Oh, please, please. I couldn't ask you for another game for gifting. There's not really any games I think I want right now. Are there? Not really. I don't think there are any upcoming games. Oh, no, no, no. Masters and mistresses, please never feel bad if you fall asleep during stream. That's okay. I understand, especially during my ASMR streams. They can get really cozy and comfy. So I completely understand if you guys fall asleep by accident. I've definitely fallen asleep too listening to ASMR before, so if you fall asleep, that's okay. But yeah, that's okay. Don't worry. I know that. I know sometimes it's weird, right? I want my voice streams to be relaxing, so if my streams are relaxing for you enough to fall asleep, I take that as a compliment, actually. I really take that as a compliment, honestly. So. Teasing us so much. What? How am I being a tease? Unless you're talking about how I'm patting your head. This was a request by a certain master, so I don't mind giving you guys head pats if you want it. Oh, I guess it's a bit interesting to me. Head pats, for some odd reason, are interesting, I guess. Is it normal for maids to give head pats? I don't know. You guys tell me. Is it normal for is it normal for maids to give head pats now that I think about it? I don't mind doing it because it's really easy. But I wonder if this is something that's usually asked of maids. I don't know. Oh well. Regardless, if you guys ask, I have no problem giving it to you. Iko, Iko. You've been a good one today. You're doing great. When the maid is as cute as you, it's normal. Aw, you're calling me cute? Thank you so much. Well, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think that's a sensible argument right there. So I'll agree with you on that. Iko, Iko. Iko, Iko. Yush, yush. Iko, Iko, Iko. Iko, Iko, Iko. 이거. There. It's gonna be a-okay. Yes. Oop. Hold. Does my maid Coco sings? Most maid cafes are talented. I do sing! If you guys catch my karaoke streams, I do indeed sing as well. Of course. I do sing, though I can't really sing right now, unfortunately, because I don't want YouTube copyright to get me. Unfortunately, I don't want to get copyrighted, so I can't really do any songs. I don't really think I can do any songs on today. But, Masters, if you ever want to hear me sing, I sometimes do karaoke. Really? Sure. Yeah, please look forward to it. I oftentimes I'm afraid I have to make them private or else I'll get copyright struck. In fact, since I would like to get monetized someday, I have to be very careful about copyrighted content. Right now, YouTube doesn't really care because I'm not monetized yet. But I have to be careful for the future. Hum a copywritten song, you know. Hum a copywritten song? Let's see. Oh, so Shin, for Japanese songs, there are certain Japanese songs that are okay to sing. So Japanese songs operate differently than, like, let's say songs from America or the UK, because a lot of times there are things from like America are under DCMA, and Japanese songs are under the JASRAC. So some Japanese songs give you permissions to let you stream or do karaoke with them, and so you don't get copyright struck. You might get like a copyright ID attached to your video, but you won't get a strike or anything against that, you know? So if it's a Japanese songs, they can often stay up, or if they are Western songs or songs that are copyrighted, it usually is unarchived, yes. So I don't want to unarchive this stream though. So that's why I'm not singing. But yes, I do unarchived karaoke's too. And so, unfortunately, you can't go back and look at those, but I do unarchived. I have done one archived karaoke on my channel, because I sung all Japanese songs. But yes. Actors say they have... Yes, that could be tricky. Oh, thank you, Master Shiro. That's very kind of you. Yeah, no problem. But yes, Japanese songs are easier to sing because you can look up any Japanese song in the JASRAC database and it'll tell you if it's okay to stream or not, or if it's okay to use in content or not. But unfortunately for many Western songs, they don't allow you to do any of that. And so it's kind of a shame. I mean, I don't know if I have a lot of knowledge on VTubers, but I guess, yeah, I'm just kind of crazy about VTubers. Being a VTuber and a VTuber fan at the same time, it really is the best. Does BN have an effect? Or is it something you've liked for a long time? Oh, this is something I've liked before coming to Japan. The English VTuber side had really started growing back in 2021, and so it's something that I've been interested in even before coming to Japan. So I've been a VTuber actually way before I came to Japan. Though it has been interesting, I've been able to watch more Japanese VTubers now that I'm in the same time zone. So it's really nice. It's also been great for inspiration too. There's so many cool things I've seen VTubers doing that I want to do it too. But this maid has to take it day by day. But you know what they say, this maid has to take it day by day, so. But yeah, it's been really nice being over here, Masters. Hopefully I can stay here for a long time too. But I actually think I have to wind down a bit now. I hate to part from us. I hate to part from you guys. But I think it's time for me to go now. I know, your maid was only with you for a short time today. But don't worry, I think she'll definitely return in the future. It is Tushin. Though I have heard interesting things from some people who love America. That's really interesting to hear as an American. But indeed, I'm sorry, Master. I think I do have to go now. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. Of course. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Good night, good night. So this sweet maid is going to have to go away. But don't worry, the Dream Guardian will be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. JST with more Fields of Mystria. So hopefully I can see you guys here tomorrow. But of course, thank you. And thank you guys always for being so supportive and kind. Thank you. Don't worry. Sweet maid will come back soon. She just has to go on a little bit journey. And thank you guys for coming. I've enjoyed your requests, and thank you guys for making stream fun and helping me break my ASMR art break. I think I have so many more creative ideas that I can't wait to do. But as always, well, goodbye, Masters. I shall see you next time. And as always, your Dream Guardian shall see you in your dreams. Bye bye.